Hello again friends, I am Cam, back with a shiny new intro, and today in part 3 of our YouTube Platinum Trophy series we are back with Diablo 4. Diablo 4 is an action role-playing game that released in June 2023, where you control one of 5 or 6 with the DLC classes. These are Barbarian, Druid, Necromancer, Rogue, Sorcerer, and recently added Spiritborn. In the game you must defend Sanctuary against the evil demon known as Lilith and her minions, by means of levelling up your character, gear and attachments like runes and glyphs, etc. to become as strong as possible and basically kill everything as quickly as possible. The trophy difficulty originally for this game was regarded as an 8 or 9 out of 10, and it would take upwards of 170 to 200 hours to complete. This was mainly due to one trophy, End of the First Mother, for defeating the Echo of Lilith. On launch this was incredibly difficult, however with the DLC Vessel of Hatred, which was released in October 2024, this has gotten largely easier, and now the overall trophy guide is probably a solid 4 or 5 out of 10, which is a bit like myself coincidentally. But without further ado, in this video we will go through the journey I got to get the Platinum Trophy, as well as sharing any thoughts I have along the way. The first trophies we will earn on our journey are Legion Killer, Undead Undone, Exterminator, Turned, and Tortured Souls, and these are for killing 666 of specific enemy types. These will always be earned very early in the campaign. While we are getting these trophies, we will also earn the character specific trophy for our class of Barbarian, called Hammer Down, for killing 50 enemies while berserkering. We continued on with the main story, also exploring dungeons, nightmare dungeons, doing side quests and local events until we reached level 50, earning the Dedicated Protector trophy, with trophy reaction included for extra hype. Fucking nice, level 50. We decided to be a big social boy and earned the Worldly Slayer trophy for killing any world boss. After reaching max level, I remembered we could upgrade our healing potion, so I went back to the alchemist to upgrade that to the max tier. Continuing on towards the end of the campaign, we journeyed into hell to confront Lilith, put the essence of her father Mephisto into a soulstone, defeated her and saved the day for now, while earning the Emancipation trophy for completing the campaign, all in a day's work. Before starting with the post-campaign stuff and things, I quickly earned the Convenient Crafts trophy for crafting any elixir and any incense, which I should probably have done much earlier than this. Beginning the post-campaign cleanup, I dived into Helltide zones. These are areas that change every few hours, but when active the map will change to a red colour and stronger demons will spawn in the area. Killing enemies and doing activities in said area will award aberrant cinders, so the first trophy we earned was for collecting 1000 of these. Next, I decided to focus on build crafting and maximising my build, aka the one that I found online. During this step I also earned the following trophies. Firstly, Potent Alterations, for tempering a piece of armour, jewellery and a weapon. Tempering is a gear upgrade system that allows players to apply random affixes from tempering manuals found throughout the world. When you temper an item, it will be given one of 3 tempers on the manual, as well as a set number within a range of what that stat will be. As you can see from the clip here, I have a chance to get plus 47 to 65% damage with either two-handed bludgeoning weapons, dual-wielded weapons, or two-handed slashing weapons. You can choose from offensive, defensive, utility, mobility, or resource categories to add, and you have a max limit of 2 different categories that can be added to each item. These can be rerolled a set number of times before they are locked, and you are stuck with what you have. The second trophy we got was Curious Collector, for imprinting 10 items at the Occultist with an aspect from the Codex of Power. At the Occultist you are able to imprint gear with aspects which can be found and upgraded in-game. The higher the aspect level, the better the imprint will be. Compared to tempering, imprinting will always give you the effects at the highest level you have unlocked them at. As you can see from the clip, the aspect of deflecting barrier is rank 14 out of 15, so the chance is only a max of 11.5% instead of the 12% it would be if this was maxed. This allowed me to progress through the Torment difficulties and into Torment 2, where I unlocked Living Nightmares, for completing a Nightmare Dungeon in Torment 2 or higher. Nightmare Dungeons are dungeons which have been scaled up in difficulty. These contain perks, buffs and debuffs to make them more challenging, but they also give better rewards than normal dungeons. Next up was arguably the hardest trophy in the game, End of the First Mother, for defeating the Echo of Lilith. Thankfully, this is not as difficult as it was when the game first launched, and I managed to do it after 2 attempts. After the Echo of Lilith was defeated, I got the last few Paragon levels to reach level 200, unlocking the Devoted Protector trophy. Paragon is a levelling system that unlocks after reaching level 60. Every level up you earn 1 Paragon point, which can be put into a board of your choosing. There are normal nodes, which will give a +5 bonus to either strength, intelligence, willpower or dexterity. Magic nodes, which grant effects or +7 to the above mentioned stats. Rare nodes, which have powerful base effects and bonuses if you have met a specific stat threshold. And legendary nodes, which are tailored for each specific playstyle. Each Paragon board also has a glyph socket, which you can add Paragon glyphs into. These will actively empower nodes around the socket, giving you additional bonuses. You can also get further bonuses when the glyph is leveled up, and also when you reach a specific stat threshold, like a specific strength or dexterity level. I also unlocked the Chaotic Whispers trophy for acquiring 10 caches of chaos from the Tree of Whispers. The Tree of Whispers also unlocks after the campaign. This is a bounty-like system where throughout Sanctuary, objectives are given that will give you whispers upon completion. These range from 1 to 3 from events and 5 for world bosses, lair bosses, dungeons, pit runs and infernal hordes. If you complete within the allotted time limit, you will get whispers up to a level of 10. Once you have 10 whispers, you can go to the Tree of Whispers or any raven located in major cities for a random reward cache. These can contain multiple specifics, such as weapons, armour types or jewellery. For this trophy, you have to get 10 caches of chaos from the rewards. After this, I thought now was probably a good time to go and explore all of the map, which I did to earn the SUR Sightseer trophy. I then borrowed a friend to get the Master Combatant trophy for getting 5 PvP kills. Next, we created a Druid, Necromancer, Rogue and Sorcerer characters to unlock the character specific trophies that we had earlier on. These were Shifty Swipes, Army of Bones, In and Out, and Master of the Elements. After these, we were only left with 1 trophy remaining until the Platinum, which was True Perseverance for reaching level 50 with a hardcore character. In Diablo IV, hardcore is essentially permadeath, so we played it casually, started a new character, and got to level 50 to earn the True Perseverance trophy and our shiny Platinum trophy, which was number 296 overall. Summing up, I played a lot of Diablo 3 with friends in the past, so I was really looking forward to playing this game when it was announced on PlayStation Plus. Personally, I really enjoyed playing this game and getting the Platinum trophy. It was not as difficult to complete as it previously was, which was a nice plus for me, and even though the trophy guide states that it can take 150 to 200 hours to Platinum, this did not bother me, as I do not mind longer grindier games like this. Personally, I did not actually notice a lot of the playtime. I have over 200 hours in it currently as I work through the DLC, and I expect I will get many more in the future as I continue to level up with new characters and play the seasonal content as it releases. I enjoyed the story and had a lot of fun with all the post-campaign / endgame content that unlocked. It feels like there is always something to do to keep you occupied for a long time, whether it be chasing upgrades in new gear or upgrading your current gear or builds. I would feel motivated to chase the next upgrade or a higher damage number. I would recommend this to anyone who enjoys grindier games with fun and challenging combat, skill trees and build crafting. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you for part 4 in the near future.